During the Dark Souls 2 review, we had to make do with email support groups and NPC summons. Now the servers in Dark Souls 2 are now live. Well, mostly. While there's a plainly worded message about server maintenance when you log on, we did run into a few moments where we were seemingly disconnected. However, when logged on, the world of Drangleic became alive with the calling cards of a Souls game, helpful and not so helpful messages from other players, and bloodstains that let you recall the last moment of someone's brief attempt, plus the ghostly outlines of other players mingling at the bonfire. The monolith in Majula also sports statistics for how many people have died so far, and the number is growing at a gleefully alarming rate. The core of the online experience seemed to work okay, with the small and large white soapstones allowing you to be summoned by a player whose humanity is restored. Getting summoned worked quickly, though trying to rally your own helpful shades and phantoms can be a bit of a mad dash to the next summon sign before it's claimed by someone else. While it's not plainly stated, killing an area boss will restore your humanity, without the use of a human effigy, creating a helpful feedback loop. We were able to join a covenant, think an archetype of online play that's set to punish invaders and had the items to do it, but despite multiple uses of the cracked blue stones, we weren't able to invade any guilty parties and render justice onto them. It's hard to say if it's because there just aren't enough guilty players at this point, or if it has something to do with the server issues Namco has mentioned during login. For now, the online is still being defined by the players as they discover covenants and techniques. A multitude of covenant rings help buff online participation, along with items like the engraved god name ring, which connects similarly minded players to join the flush of summon signs as positive signs. There are even special PvP zones accessed through mysterious Faro stones, which will likely be a hotbed of activity. The open messages from the publisher about server issues is another step in the right direction for Dark Souls 2. But if you're worried about being constantly invaded, well, that's not an issue at this time. And while we haven't been invaded yet, we've gotten to invade. We also saw some Covenant action take place during an invasion, in the case of the Blue Sentinels coming to the aid of a Way of the Blue Apostle. Here's hoping that once the player base finds its footing, the Covenant and invasion systems will really take off.